Archaeologist Keith Seal in the 1960s and archaeologist Bruce Williams in the 1970s both said that the ancient Nubian civilization of Tarseti was the foundation of the ancient Egyptian civilization. Both these European diaspora archaeologists found royal Tarseti artifacts that predate ancient Egyptian civilization by 200 years before the first ancient Egyptian dynasty. In 1980, archaeologist Bruce Williams conducted an excavation titled The Lost Pharaohs of Nubia, arguing that the Egyptian pharaonic monarchy was situated in Nubia, rather than in Egypt during the times of the A group. He based his discoveries at the Kush cemetery on 3 archaeological finds: the size of the tombs, their plethora of contents, and royal iconography, such as pottery vessels and stone censers, dwarfed any finds in Egypt at the time. Bruce Williams asserted the strong possibility that Egypt's founding dynasty originated near Kush and that the unification was accomplished from Nubia. Evidence of the oldest recognizable monarchy in human history, preceding the rise of the earliest Egyptian kings by several generations, has been discovered in artifacts from ancient Nubia in Africa. Until now it had been assumed that at that time the ancient Nubian culture, which existed in what is now northern Sudan and southern Egypt, had not advanced beyond a collection of scattered tribal clans and chiefdoms. The existence of rule by kings indicates a more advanced form of political organization in which many chiefdoms are united under a more powerful and wealthier ruler. The discovery is expected to stimulate a new appraisal of the origins of civilization in Africa, raising the question of to what extent later Egyptian culture may have derived its advanced political structure from the Nubians. The various symbols of Nubian royalty that have been found are the same as those associated, in later times, with Egyptian kings. The new findings suggest that the ancient Nubians may have reached this stage of political development as long ago as 3300 BC, several generations before the earliest documented Egyptian king. The discovery is based on study of artifacts from ancient tombs excavated 15 years ago in an international effort to rescue archaeological deposits before the rising waters of the Aswan Dam covered them. The artifacts, including hundreds of fragments of pottery, jewelry, stone vessels, and ceremonial objects such as incense burners, were initially recovered from the Kush cemetery by Keith C. Seal, a professor at the University of Chicago. The cemetery, which contained 33 tombs that were heavily plundered in ancient times, was on the Nile near the modern boundary between Egypt and the Sudan. The significance of the artifacts, which had been in storage at the university's Oriental Institute, was not fully appreciated until last year, when Bruce Williams, a research associate, began to study them. Keith Seal had suspected the tombs were special, perhaps even royal. Williams said in an interview, "It was obvious from the quantity and quality of the painted pottery and the jewelry that we were dealing with wealthy people, but it was the picture on a stone incense burner that indicated we really had the tomb of a king."